So, we're at the start of a new year, and you're probably wondering, well, did you really hit those goals last year that you were aiming for? Or was there a few misnomers and you didn't strike the winning ticket? Well, it's maybe not all that bad. For a start, if you didn't really hit something, it could also be a good reason why you might need to look at maybe, say, changing the goal or pivoting or trying something else that's going to be a little bit more workable. Some goals work out, some don't. So you do have to take a roll with the punches, as they say, and try again. But that doesn't mean to say you have to be stuck in a rut and trying a goal which won't work. Sometimes you have to try out things and see if they will work in the first place. And I believe it's pointless continuing on with something that won't work, rather than just simply saying, okay, that didn't work, let's try something else new. And maybe in a year or two's time, you might find a new angle that will make that goal work, because you've had a bit of time to actually think about it and change what you're doing. But you'll never know that unless you actually try something else different, take your mind off it, and then work on a completely different goal. One thing I found in the previous year is there was one or two goals of mine that weren't going to work, and no matter how much trying I was going to do, nothing was going to eventuate. So I had to go back to the drawing board and figure out what's going to work. And this year I do have a plan, and I've got something that's going to work quite well all the way through until next year. And I've worked out how I can actually make that into an event structure as well, so that my database can benefit from it over a period of time. So once again, sometimes the knockbacks can be another way, a stepping stone into finding what's going to work for you. And that's the way you have to look at it. The other thing is too, sometimes a little bit of a break, a holiday, something like that, can be another way how to find out new things, to listen to new ideas, to catch up with old friends and say, well, okay, what's happening in their lives? And it might trigger something happening in your own head where you say, that's an idea that I had a few years ago, maybe I should relook at that. And sometimes we need that kind of stimulus from the outside world to get into our own mind and figure out where the opportunities are. And that's what you need to look at. This is David Newton speaking. Hope you make a great go at for this year, and look forward to seeing you throughout the year on my videos.